Hi and hello everyone. Firstly, welcome to the fourth semester of BSc course. I hope already you know the syllabus, and this this semester also you have the two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 about the vector calculus, and infinite series, and paper 2 about the group theory, Fourier series, differential equations, and each paper containing 5 units, and out of these 5 units I will take 3 units. From paper 1 I will take first and second unit, and from paper 3 I will take the fifth unit about the differential equation. And today we shall start the first unit from the paper 1, and we have the two units from paper 1, the unit 1 and unit 2, about the vector calculus. It means that in both the units we have to study about the vector calculus. I hope so far you studied about the vectors in previous classes. Now, in these two units, we have to study about the vector calculus. As similar to the so far you know the integral calculus, differential calculus. While studying integral calculus and differential calculus, we are considering the function which is the function of real valued function. Real valued function in which we are considering the independent variable x, which is always the real number, and hence that function is called a real valued function. Instead of calling as real valued function, just we are calling as a function. And hence while studying vector calculus, as similar to the differential calculus and integral calculus, instead of real valued function, we are considering the function which containing the vector, and instead of real valued function, we have the function which containing the vector, and by considering the vector as a function, whatever we have studied about the differentiation integration, which is called as calculus, and hence we are going to call it as a vector calculus. Then in this first unit we have to study about the dot product, cross product of vectors, ordinary derivatives of vectors, continuity and differentiability of vector function, derivatives of sum, dot product, cross product and triple product of vectors, constant vector function, partial derivatives of vector functions. And hence, in order to study about all this, firstly we shall state some basic definitions about the vector. So far you know the definition of scalar. Scalar is always a physical quantity which having only magnitude. That is, a physical quantity which having only magnitude, that quantity is called a scalar. Then the definition of a vector. Vector is also a physical quantity. Which having both magnitude as well as a direction. And and hence a quantity having both magnitude as well as the direction, that quantity is always called a vector. That quantity is always called a vector. Then we are studying about the vector and vector functions. Hence, there are two types of vectors. There are two types of vectors. The first type of vector is called as two-dimensional vector, or it is called a plane vector. Two-dimensional vector, or it is called a plane vector. In a plane, we are considering the coordinate geometry, which is called a two-dimensional geometry, and hence two-dimensional or plane means it is in a plane, or it is going to be the two-dimensional geometry, and hence that vector is called a two-dimensional geometry or a plane. In a plane, we know the coordinate of a point is always denoted by the ordered pair, that is a1, a2 going to be the coordinate of a point, and hence the ordered pair a1, a2 in two-dimensional geometry, the ordered pair a1, a2 are the second type of vector, which is called as three-dimensional vector. And three-dimensional vector, it means that space in a space we are considering three-dimensional geometry. And in 3D we are considering the coordinate of a point as ordered triplet, and in 2D we are considering the coordinate of a point as ordered pair, and hence ordered pair or ordered triplet going to be the two-dimensional vector or three-dimensional vector. And hence, in terms of ordered pair or in terms of ordered triplet, we shall have the two types of vectors, that is a1, a2 is called two-dimensional vector, or a1, a2, a3 which is ordered triplet is called a three-dimensional vector. That is the one notation to represent the vector. Either we can represent as ordered pair a1, a2 or ordered triplet a1, a2, a3. It is two-dimensional and it is three-dimensional. There is one more notation to represent the vector, and vector we can represent in terms of unit vectors, and the standard unit vectors are I, J, K, that is I, J, K are called standard unit vectors. That is, I is a unit vector along x-axis, J is a unit vector along y-axis, and K is the unit vector along z-axis. And here in 2D, I and J are unit vector along x and y axis, and IJK are unit vector in 3D along x, y and k, and hence we can represent the vector in terms of unit vectors I, J, K. Now a1, a2 is going to be the vector. This vector we can represent in terms of unit vectors as a1i plus a2j. a1i plus a2j is going to be the two-dimensional vector, and that is a1, a2 or a1i plus a2j going to be the one type of vector, two-dimensional vector. Similarly here, ordered triplet A1, A2, A3, or we can write it in terms of unit vectors I, J, K, that is A1I, A2J and A3K, that is A1I plus A2J plus A3K is called a three-dimensional vector, and hence that is either ordered pair or ordered triplet going to be the vector, or the expressions in terms of unit vectors I, J, K going to be the vector as either 2D vector or 3D vectors. And that is, there are two types of vectors, where you remember that we can consider the expression in terms of unit vectors I, J, K, and whatever we have the expression in terms of unit vector I, J, K, I, J, K, that expression always called as a vector. It may be 2D vector or it may be 3D vector. It may be 2D vector or it may be 3D vector. That is the types of vectors. Then what is the notation to denote the vector? Always we can denote the vectors by small letters. We can denote the Always we can denote the vectors by small letters with an arrow headed on it. For example, A, here we have, this is an arrow headed on A. This is an arrow headed on B. This is arrow, that is small letters, X arrow headed on A, and that is vectors are denoted by the small letters with an arrow headed on it. Like A arrow means it is read as vector A, it is vector B, it is vector X. And that is, the vectors are denoted by the small letters with an arrow headed on it, like this. For example, A is a vector A1, A2 or A1I plus A2J. That is, A1I plus A2J is a vector which is denoted by vector A. Similarly, B1I plus B2J plus B3K is a vector which is denoted by vector B, and that is this. Then we are going to see the one more important result while handling this unit 1 and 2 about the vector calculus, as what is mean by magnitude of a vector, or what is magnitude means it is the length of a vector, and that is we are going to define the magnitude or the length of a vector. Firstly, suppose that A is a vector, it may be two-dimensional or it may be three-dimensional, and suppose that we have the vector A. It may be either two-dimensional or it may be either three-dimensional. Now here we have the vector A1I plus A2J. Here the coefficients of I and J, the coefficient of IJK, we are going to call as the components of a vector. Sometimes we shall refer as components of a vector or the coefficient of IJK. That is, suppose that A is a vector, it may be two-dimensional or it may be three-dimensional. Then what is the magnitude of the vector? Magnitude of a vector A. The magnitude of a vector A is always denoted by mod A. It is mod A represents the magnitude of a vector. Mod A represents the magnitude of a vector, and hence magnitude of a vector were denoted by mod A. It is denoted by mod vector A. Then what is the definition of magnitude, or what is the formula to find the magnitude of a vector? The magnitude of a vector is always given by the square root of. It is always given by the square root of, and it is the square root of sum of the squares of the coefficients of I, j, k. Now, if a1i plus a2j is a vector, then its magnitude is the square root of the square of I coefficient a1 square plus the square of coefficient of j e2 square, that is a1 square plus a2 square. It is the magnitude of two-dimensional vector. If A is a three-dimensional vector, then magnitude of vector A is defined as the square root of the square of coefficient of I, square of coefficient of j e2 square, coefficient of j k e3 k, that is e3 square, and hence the magnitude of a vector is denoted by the square root of sum of the squares of the coefficients of I, j, k, and this is going to be one important definition or result which is about the magnitude or length of a vector. Then we have unit vector. Already I said that I, j, k are called three-dimensional standard unit vectors. That is, I, j, k are called standard unit vectors. Then which vector is called unit vector? Which vector is called unit vector? A vector is called a unit vector if its magnitude is equal to 1. That is, magnitude is unit. A vector whose magnitude is 1, then that vector is called a unit vector. If the magnitude of a vector is 1, that is unit, then that vector is called a unit vector, and unit vector of a vector A is denoted by this notation, that is A cap. That is A cap always represents the unit vector. That is, a unit vector of a vector A is denoted by this. And as I said that already, I, j, k are called the standard unit vectors in three-dimensional geometry. That is, I, j, k are called the standard unit vectors. And I, as already said, that I is a unit vector along x-axis, means I gives the direction along x-axis. J is a unit vector along y-axis, that is along the y-axis, and k is a unit vector along the z-axis, means unit vectors. This unit vectors gives the directions along which that component or vector. And one more definition, the unit vector of a vector A in a given direction, A, that is A is a vector, and its unit vector along the direction A itself. Along the direction A itself is given by, that is unit vector is denoted by A cap, it is vector A divided by mod A gives the unit vector in a direction A, in a direction A, and hence out of these basic definitions you remember that there are two types of vectors, two-dimensional vector and three-dimensional vector. Vector can be represented either in terms of ordered pair or ordered triplet, or which are represented in terms of unit vectors I, j, k. I, j, k. If one vectors are always denoted by the small letters arrow headed on it, then the magnitude, the most important definition is magnitude, which is denoted by mod A and given by the square root of sum of the squares of the coefficients of I, j, k. Unit vector, it means that the magnitude must be 1, and I, j, k are standard unit vector, and unit vector in a given direction is given by vector itself divided by mod of that vector. These are the some basic definitions. Again, in next class we shall see some more basic definitions about the vectors as dot product and cross product, scalar triple product. All these we have to study.